Everyone, when there's a snowstorm coming that's pending, why do people always go to like the grocery stores and get toilet paper and toilet tissue? Everyone, welcome back here to the channel. AutopilotEats here. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Thanks for subscribing. Y'all, we got a fun one, I think, today. I know I'm doing TikTok live right before I do this recording. After I do this recording, actually, which is pretty funny. But I'm ready. Tron's ready. I hope you all are ready too, man. Let's do this thing. And I'll talk to you all about the destination as we get it going. So I'm kind of parked here on the shoulder. FSD is ready. And then we get this thing rolling. Ba-bang. Let's do it. So everyone, destination that we got to get to today is known as Roosters, Nashville Hot Chicken. And this place, everyone, is in Montclair, New Jersey. Got a stop sign here. Got to make the right here. And then hopefully we will be good here. Okay, so we're making the right turn here, awfully slow here, and then boom. All right. Everyone, interesting enough, if you live in Jersey or in the East Coast somewhere, I'm currently recording when we have a state of an emergency with the snow. So I don't know, everyone. Hopefully by the time I drop this video, I would have been able to shovel out my car. Everyone, for those who remember, at this light here, when I took it last time, last year, FSD made the left on a red turn, which it doesn't do today, which I'm thankful about because, man, that would be scary. So yeah, everyone, state of emergency in Jersey, the East Coast. And so a bunch of snow is coming literally tomorrow, supposedly everyone, above 6 inches, which if it does happen, this would be the first time it's happened in like probably a decade or so, which is kind of wild to think about that. Everyone, while we're cruising to the destination here, everyone, I got some things to talk about. Of course, we got to get into why I chose this place and what do they serve. And then of course, everyone, we just got to get into the Tesla news here. But everyone, as I'm passing Stop and Shop here on the left, I got a quick question for y'all. If anybody could answer this for me, that'd be great. Because I'm still kind of confused in terms of how this happens. It's very random, everybody. Everyone, when there's a snowstorm coming that's pending, why do people always go to like the grocery stores and get toilet paper and toilet tissue? I'm just curious. Somebody answer that question down below. I know it's random, y'all. Yo, I know it's random, y'all. I'm serious, but can someone please answer that for me? Is it really because of the fact that people just don't want to not have toilet tissue and like that's an important necessity and they don't want to have paper towels because there's so many things that you can do with paper towels? Like, I don't know. Someone please answer that for me. That'd be great. Oh man. Okay, everyone, let's keep it moving. Now, everyone, I got to take over here because FSD, for some strange reason, not FSD, but the maps here is still a bit wonky right here when we're supposed to be getting onto the parkway here and not make like a loop-de-loop here with this little GPS. So I got to make the left turn here because FSD is not going to read it here. It's going to want to probably go down, then left, then right, then back here, and then we're going to come right here. So that don't make no sense. We could slide in here to the parkway entrance right over here. All right, so hopefully this thing cleans up soon. Okay, now it's good. So it cleans it up there. So that's perfect, everybody. So yeah, everyone, I'm just curious. I'm literally just curious. Like, I understand like why you want to have like food and like meats and things like that and canned goods and water, bottled water. I understand that because, you know, with these freezing temps out here, 18 degrees. And I think it's going to get even chillier here, especially with the snow coming tomorrow. But I'm just curious about why do people grab those two items in particular here? It's just definitely kind of odd to me that happens. All right, so we're getting into Parkway here. Everyone, if you've been joining me on my drives, y'all already know FSD does not read the toll booths. That's just been consistent across the board so far. And I hope it goes into easy pass lane by following a car here, which it does not here. So I gotta go over here. This person is stopped in the middle. That's not dangerous. Hazards on right here. That's not dangerous at all. Yeah, that's not dangerous. Yeah, that's not dangerous at all. Everyone, it's crazy because it's also a lot of foolishness out here with everyone trying to get to where they got to get to before tomorrow happens. And they're trying to get to the stores, they're trying to get to Home Depot or Lowe's or other hardware stores to get the salt down. And so it's a lot of people that are driving a little bit reckless, I would say. Not reckless per se, but kind of careless. Let's say it that. Yeah, it's probably more so careless because they got something important to do. And for them, it's kind of like hectic. But let's move on, everyone. I digress from what I'm on the channel to do. So everyone, why did I choose this place, Roosters? Now, I went here randomly, everyone, to Montclair on just a whim. I saw the place and I was like, man, I would love to go to that place. And I just literally just stepped in, and it took a bit for me to get my food. But once I got it, because I think they prep the food, they cook the food to order, which I like because I like when the food is nice and hot. Similar to Dave's Hot Chicken, actually, that they do as well. So this place cooks to order. And so it took me a minute to get the food, but again, I had no problem with it. And then once it came out, I was like, man, this food is amazing here. And I had the fried chicken there, and I think I had some French fries as well. And I think I put the mild for my chicken tenders, and I still thought them chicken tenders was on the money. So I want to see everyone, and when we go back here today, is it consistent? Because consistency, everyone, I told you all about this, right? Y'all expect consistency from me to post every single week, right? At least once a week. And I'm assuming y'all expect that from food too as well. Like if you go to some place, you just don't want it to be a one-time thing, like one and done, like a one-hit wonder, like Jaquan. Oh my goodness, hood hop. Okay, you may not want to do that. I'm sorry, that wasn't hood hop, everybody. It was tipsy. You don't want to have it like that, right? You don't want to have a one-hit wonder. So you want to have, every time you go, is it consistently good is what people look for. I think me personally, I look for that. And I'm assuming y'all look for that too as well. Let me know down in the comments, everyone. Are y'all looking for consistency? Or what else are y'all looking for if you go to a place multiple times? So yeah, that's what I'm looking for today. Now, what do they serve? Now, of course, everyone, they do serve some chicken tenders, chicken sandwiches, fried pickles. Whoa, I love some fried pickles. Last time I was there, didn't have that. Mac and cheese. And then I think, everyone, they might do wings. Because last time I was there, they didn't have the wings, but I think they were trying to get it going in terms of doing the wings. But it's interesting because of the fact that they are really all about the Nashville hot chicken. Everyone, I've been to Nashville, and when they say Nashville hot chicken, they are not lying. Everyone, if you go to Nashville's, you have to go to Hattie B's. Yes, there's a long line. Yes, you will be waiting at least a minimum of an hour. But when you go into that place, you order your food, you sit down, man, is that food phenomenal. There's no other experience like it in Nashville, everyone. And you get to talk to people on the line because everybody knows what they're there for. Now they don't have seating outside or anything like that. But man, Hattie B's, that's a nice place right there, everyone. And it is really, really, really worth it, everyone. Now, everyone, when people say Nashville hot chicken, right? A lot of people don't do it the way it's intended to be. And that's the unfortunate part about this thing, right? No matter what people say, oh, Nashville hot chicken. Is it really Nashville hot chicken? Do I really get to pick the spice levels? But here, everyone, you definitely get to pick the spice levels. So I think they have mild, medium, hot, extra hot, and then I think they might have another one there that's blazing hot. Now, I never will go to the blazing hot. I think my preference, everyone, is either mild or medium. I'm not going to the hot unless for some strange reason that day, everyone, I don't have taste buds. But that's probably not going to happen. But it's still crazy because everyone, like, I hope this place is good. I hope it's just consistently good. I don't know how it's going to be because of the snowstorm. I don't know if it's going to be a long line, a lot of people in there. So I'm curious to see. Now, everyone, of course, on Google, everyone, you always got to check that there. 517 reviews, 4.5 stars, which means people definitely love this place. It's got to be good, and it's because of the fact that people are probably thinking, just like me, everyone, The consistency of this place is there. And that's, everyone, what I'm going to be looking forward to, and hoping that it comes out the same way that I picture it and the same way that I had it quite some time ago. I think I probably had this maybe about over 6 months ago. It could have been almost close to a year, actually. So it's still far out there, but I think since they're still doing good, I'm hoping that I'll get the same sort of experience today. Okay, so everyone, we're getting off here at 148 here, which is nice. And FSD puts on the turn signal here, which is great. Everyone, surprisingly enough, everyone, the traffic is not crazy out here, which I thought it might be busy with everybody trying to get the ice and trying to get food. But I guess everybody's like, okay, we did that early in the morning. I'm going to stay inside because it's supposed to start, everyone, I think first thing tomorrow. But let's see how everyone goes through these tolls booths. Now we got to hopefully follow this Camry here. And oh wow, FSD doesn't follow the Camry. It follows the Tesla, which we can't do because it's exact change here. We got to go through the easy pass lane here. And then we plug in FSD one more time. Everyone, don't hold those two against me, everyone, because again, what is toll booths, everybody? FSD, don't read it. Now, everyone, we got to talk about some Tesla news. We got two things to talk about here. Actually, no, a couple of things, actually. Robotaxi, everyone, in Austin. Tesla has started to pull back on the safety drivers, meaning some of their fleet cars, everyone, will no longer have a safety driver, which means, everyone, Tesla is feeling very confident where FSD is in Austin here. Now, of course, everyone, they're not going to remove every safety driver, but at least they will remove some of them here. And I think, everyone, from what I was looking at here, even though the safety driver is removed, they still have another Tesla behind them, making sure the Robotaxi doesn't mess up or glitch. Okay, now, everyone, I'm going to have to unfortunately take over here because FSD is going to make the left turn here, which we cannot do. All right, we can't make the left right there, everyone, because that left turn there is only to go back to the parkway. And we are definitely not going there for sure. So we're making a left turn here. And got a couple cars coming here in front of us, everyone, that you all see. And I don't know when FSD is going to make the move. Probably hopefully here. Oh, I got to press the accelerator there. Oh my goodness. It's that little hesitation, everyone, right there. That's not good. Just that little slight hezi that FSD puts on us is not good, because if you see you have enough space, just go ahead on and do it. Just let's not even play the game and wait. Now I got to make this right turn here. Got a couple cars coming on the left here. And hopefully after this black car here, we get to go. FSD was going to wait, actually. Got another black car. Hopefully after this car, we get to go. And FSD is kind of... FSD, we can get into this lane here. We're not going to the left yet. Man, that's kind of interesting there. Interesting one. Okay, so we're in the neighborhood streets. We're going through there, and we got a bunch of lights coming. So, but thankfully, we can still get to talk about a bunch of Tesla news. So, everyone, I don't know if you've seen this, everyone, but March 31st, everyone, appears to be the timeline that Tesla will end transferring FSD from one car to another. This person pops the door open, and FSD wants to make the left turn here, and it does. Okay, that's good. So, and then we got a light here. Dang. So yeah, it seems to be consistent, everyone, because we already know, everyone, February 14th, you would no longer be able to buy and purchase FSD fully. So it seems to be consistent with what they're doing now with FSD, is they're trying to transition it to just a subscription model, and then they don't have to make promises that they thought they could make originally, but now they don't have to do that no more. You know what's funny, everyone, about this whole thing with FSD, like transition to the subscription model, is that even if you were to purchase, everyone, FSD currently for $8K right now, do y'all know that hardware 4.5 or hardware 5 is just right around the corner. Now, if you're not looking for that, you don't care about the hardware changing from year over year, then I'm not talking to y'all. But for everybody else that's like, man, I would like the tech that's in the car and to have it be unsupervised, not supervised, unsupervised FSD, it's like there's no point in getting and buying it for 8K, knowing we have other hardwares that are coming out soon that are going to surpass hardware 4, which we are currently on. And interesting enough, everyone, is that I don't know if someone purchases FSD fully for a hardware 4 car right now, will Tesla retrofit hardware 5? Actually, everyone, I just answered that question myself. They won't be able to. You know why? Because they're going to stop the FSD transfers. But I don't know. So that means the new car thing is situational, transfer to a new car, that's out. But I don't know if they'll retrofit the car to hardware 4 to hardware 5 or hardware 4.5. That's going to be interesting. I don't think they will. There's got to be a clause somewhere in Tesla's, anyone who purchases it now for FSD, that they're not going to be doing that. I think it is. Outside that, everyone, oh, damn, we got the light. Got to stop here. Then we'll move on. Lastly, everyone, with Tesla news is that as soon as I drop this video, everyone, Tesla's going to be announcing their January 28th Q4 earnings. How will Tesla do on that call? This is going to be interesting, everyone, because we've already know, everyone, their car sales were just not a hit in Q4. But you know what was a hit? Their energy sales spiked. That's for certain. That was great. And there's so much we have to look forward to Tesla. The Robotaxi, hardware 5 or hardware 4.5, Optimus. And of course, everyone, FSD 14 Lite, we got to look to that as well. I've said this before, everyone, but it's going to be interesting to see how Tesla navigates these next couple of quarters, even with their car sales not doing as expected or doing as well. Like, it's going to be interesting to see how the call goes. One call question that I'm starting to see pop up, everyone, which I think is important, is how will the proposed FSD 14 Lite for hardware 3 cars, how is that going to compare, everyone, to FSD 14 on hardware 4? That's a good question, which I hope Tesla answers on today or once y'all see this video drop. I just think it's an important and relevant question that they answer because they have so many things that they want to do, but how is this hardware 3 going to look with FSD 14 Lite? I just want to know, me personally, I definitely want to know that. Now we're coming up, everyone, to the destination here. Now I know the parking, everyone, on this street on Bloomfield Ave is going to be scarce unless everyone's home. That would be great. And then I could just slip in here on the little side street parking. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Man, it's so many people that are like, man, I got to get somewhere. Going to have to wait and see, everyone, if I could slip in. Oh, yeah, they're not playing out here. And then we got a double park person right here. Thankfully, they have a turn signal on. And FSD is going to make the left here to move around this car. Okay, that's great. Okay, everybody, Roosters here is right at the light. Let me try to find a park here somewhere. And I'll see y'all soon.